was weird. Hi, everybody. I hope everyone is doing all right. This is like a Christmas stream of sorts. Maybe I should be playing some holiday games. That would be appropriate, but I never do anything appropriate. Putting things around, I'm like... Anyway, I'm here to play Vi. Vi is coming up on the show soon, and I haven't dedicated myself to playing it. What's going on, Booty? How you doing? Glad to see you here. But we're going to be talking about Vi here on the show. It's not the next thing we're going to be talking about. Next thing we're going to be talking about is Gangster Town for the Sega Master System. Lycan game that I can play, because you see that CRT in the background. But yeah, let's get into some Vi working designs. If you heard the interview with Victor Ireland, we discussed how this was the game that he would want to take back. As such, I'm going to be playing the unworked version. I have played this version on our stream before, very briefly, because I was like extraordinarily disappointed with the PC version had to offer. And that was gifted to me, and I don't... God, this is going to sound terrible. I mean, I don't mean any ill will, but it's the person who gifted it to me. Of course not. That was fantastic of them. But, like, oh, God. And how would they have known, right? It's so removed from the original. It might... I don't know if it's better or worse, but hopefully the unworked will keep the changes that Working Designs made that were good, and get rid of some of the barriers that Working Designs added that were bad. Last time I tried it out, it was still a very difficult game. I am doing well, Booty. How about yourself? You ready for these holidays? I hope you are. But in terms of Vi, let's see how the unworked Sega CD version goes. I think this is the one I'm going to play for the review. I have played the original before. So let's get into some Vi. Vi. Sega. When I say difficult, it's more of a grind fest.
Long ago, in a forgotten corner of the universe, a fierce battle was fought using mechanized technology so destructive it laid waste to an entire solar system.
Oh no.
A lone mechanized
Yes, hello. Are there video games here?
its
No.
guidance systems
Oh,
damaged and
well, I guess I'm in the
pilot
wrong
dead.
place.
What's up, Shane?
Shot away from the turbulent battle
Oh, you
space.
know, not much.
Destination
Get ready for the
unknown.
holiday.
The most depressing time of the year.
After untold ages, the berserker entered
I-
the
I mean,
space of a
for some
planet
people, yes,
abundant
yes.
with unsuspecting life and ignorant
I'm hoping
of
to change that within the
technology.
next few years. We'll see.
Programmed only for death, the machine set about destroying everything in its path. It took the combined resources of the five mightiest wizards
Playing
to
some
divide
Vi, are we?
and seal the
May as well.
power of the fearsome weapon.
We have to talk about it soon.
The damage inflicted on
Sure
this
do.
small world was great, and many details of the assault were lost.
And I have... It's been a while since I played it.
Even after a
It's been within the
millennium
past 5 years,
had
though,
passed,
but...
people still spoke in awe as they recounted the legend of the armor and the five magicians.
Mario Bros. Wonder. I need to play that, man. I wanted to play that this year. It's on my backlog list. I did it for Dave Jackson over there, Tales from the Backlog, and I said I would play it. And I didn't. You know what? I'm going to add that again. I want to play Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Let's do a new game. I'm going to start this over just for the sake of consistency.
The day of Prince Sandor's wedding to
Oh, I bet it is.
Lady had finally arrived. Dignitaries from all parts of the Four Kingdoms flocked
Is this gonna
to the
spoil it
royal
for you,
event,
Shane?
for the young prince promised to be an
I mean, kinda,
important
but I'm
leader.
I'm actually trying not to watch too closely
Ceremony
Okay.
advanced,
for that
an
reason.
insidious plot was unfolding.
I do so promise.
And do you, lady?
I like how they advertise like it's this mecha RPG, and like you don't get a mech really until the end of the game. It's not even really a mech. There's a lot of misconceptions going on with Vi.
I will be taking this time to get our YouTube channel up to speed.
Ooh. The interview with Victor Ireland can get up there, speaking of Vi.
Yes.
Apparently not dead yet.
Is it only a flesh wound?
A little bit more than that, apparently. Sandor, I mourn with you. Who did this? The enemy? Who is the enemy? It was that notorious filth from Danak, my liege. Who comes? A loyal soldier of the garrison majesty? Soldier, report on the disposition of the enemy. After they succeeded in abducting Ellen, they made a retreat. But by then, our battlements were decimated. Sir, the carnage is beyond description. The Iron Giants were invincible. They are armed with cannons and strange weapons of fire. The filthy dogs, they shall pay dearly. How, my liege, are we to defend against such power? I'm sure Otto the Wise holds that answer, my prince. I'm not doing all these voices. Too many characters. Because there's too many that are going to come up. But where can he be found? Like most musicians, he prefers to keep the quiet of a cave or keep. I've heard he has been seen near Pouth Cave. Pouth Cave, yes. That's the old mine in the south, right? I shall leave at once. I'll track down the savages who stole Ellen from me. And I will avenge the murder of my parents. Or die trying.
The good old dead parents trope.
Grape juice, orange juice, or apple juice? Ooh, apple juice.
Man, that's actually kind of a tough call. Probably. I was gonna say orange juice, but I do like me a good grape juice.
Grape juice is fine. Grape juice is my second there. if there's anything here. I think I saw somewhere this is actually like a port of a PC 98 game. Which would make sense based off the way the layout is on the right side. Right. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Okay, I have things. Right, let's get to the next city. That's a solid lineup there. I do not disagree with your lineup, Booty. Okay, so C also works. Okay. I like the music in this game. It's too short. I don't say this is an all-time soundtrack. Oh, whoa, our king is gone. Our queen is gone. The Danik scum must pay for this. A few soldiers have straggled in. They might tell you some more. Leave me, sob. Well, I want to rest, you prick. 20 gold, yeah. Nighty-night. Alright. It's nothing, Your Highness. Merely a flesh wound. There you go! See, Sheen? They did it! They made the
thing.
They did the thing. Takes more than Danek's tin monsters to do in all the Hobbs. Hobbs was hurt bad. We will make for the fortress as soon as we are able to, sire. We can only pray the Danek did not raid that far west. Sire, thank the immortals. You are yet with us. A lot of memories with this game. Yes, Otto is a sage, wise beyond our understanding. But he's also a good teacher. He's taken on the cutest little elf boy as an apprentice. I don't know where Otto lives exactly, but alas, he hails from the south. Okay. So he's in the south. Thank you. Say it's not so. They tell me metal monsters have ripped apart the castle. Our king is dead. And what's more, the prince's bride was stolen even as she spoke her vows. Fried chicken, steak, meatballs, or fried fish. Steak is too vague, man. You're gonna have to be specific with steak. Because, like, a steak can be bad. Also, the fish. It depends on the fish. But if you're gonna just be vague... Fried chicken. I'd take fried fish. Fried chicken. Shots drop from the skies and skyboats like birds and spat fire. Balderdash. No one can put boats in the sky, not even Otto.
Think of those. I you know what? I'd take the gamble. I'd go with steak. I always like me a good steak.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with steak. Tool dealer. Pocket knife, short sword, which I have now. Bronze sword is 580, so I need to get 580. To get that. I have linen clothes, circlet. There's at least 300 here, I think. Meatballs, really? That's... See, it depends on how you make the meatballs. I can make some good fucking meatballs, but usually people who make meatballs, they make them really bland. They suck. But they can be good. This dank cave over the comforts of a modern town. What did I put in mine? So I try to make them as close to 50-50 ground pork and ground beef. But then I put in, you know, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, an egg, sometimes a little bit of nutmeg, cumin, and crushed red pepper, and olive oil. What's going on, Randall?
So, I'm about to put the Victor Ireland episode up on our YouTube, and I was looking. Do you know that if you just Google search Victor Ireland, our episode is the 5th Google result?
That's awesome. I mean,
There's apparently a thread somebody posted on Pro Boards, Hardcore Gaming 101.proboards.com, linking to our episode.
That doesn't surprise me. It was a really big deal. Garlic. I put garlic in mine as well, if I can. Breadcrumbs, I used to. I don't anymore. Always cold or always hot. What? In terms of what? Ground pork is expensive as hell. It's not. Actually, it's cheaper than ground beef now. I hate to put it that way, but it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Always cold or always hot?
I mean, if I had an option, I'd rather be always cold.
Same.
I hate being hot.
Yeah, same. It costs more than ground beef? Maybe where you are, but definitely not here. Like, it's at least, like, ground beef is like... I speak in the commissary. Last I saw from the ground beef was like $4, around $4 a pound. And ground pork was about, like, in the low threes. Yeah, that's the commissary. $4 a pound for ground beef. I mean, when I went to Publix the other day, it was $6 a pound for ground beef. So I believe it. $13 a pound? Fuck that, man.
Holy shit.
I'm not moving in the Northeast. Ever. Ever. You pay too much in taxes. And apparently you pay for fucking ground beef through the nose. I wouldn't blame you. That's fucking ridiculous. Eggs are cheap. Yeah, eggs are cheap here too. Groceries in general are expensive. I believe it, man. I've watched prices raise here, and they're insane.
So we got a post on Reset Era.
Yes, we did. The big long post.
Also, apparently there's only like 2 pictures of Victor Ireland on the entire internet.
Yep.
Somehow.
He likes to be like super private, man. Are you guys making it big?
Good picture of him for the damn thumbnail.
Just put the working designs one. I don't think he wants his picture out there. Because I asked him for one, and he said, please, no. Well, he didn't say it that way. He's just like, no. Like, do you have any professional headshots? No. Alright.
Right.
I will acknowledge his wishes. He gave us a great interview.
Yeah.
And,
Fair, yeah.
and are we making it big? I think the allure of having Victor Ireland on there was just like a kind of a one-time shot. Like, we've gotten a little bit bigger since that episode's come out, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem that we've retained some repeat listeners since then, so
Yeah.
we're very happy about that.
You Google me, all the results are Retro Hangover. You know what's weird? If like I Google my name and it's still like I still get like a lot of these things about this my relative in Wisconsin that I've never met. I didn't know there was another Chris Copleen. Would you rather know French fluently or Spanish? Oh, Spanish. Be much more useful. Plus, with French, like, French, you sound like a pompous asshole. I'm sorry, that might hit a little close to home, Shane.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That was totally cool.
You don't regret this, my lad. I'm half Puerto Rican and my Spanish is non-existent. I live in Florida. If I want to know how to negotiate with the Cubans at some point, I might need to know Spanish. Alright. Gotta sell these linen clothes. I was born in Florida. Well, come on back, man. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to. A lot of people don't like it here. A lot of people do like it here. There's enough Spanish to determine certain computer issues. I can imagine why that is. The highest I can count to Spanish is in 12. I mean, that's more numbers than most people who don't speak Spanish. My son apparently speaks decent enough Spanish. He's in accelerated education, and he's like in a higher Spanish class than I ever made it to, and he's doing well. I took French in middle school and Spanish in high school. I was good in neither. Didn't fail any of the classes, I just... Balm. Oh. What's going on, Gen A? Oh, snow. Snow. Snow over rain all day, every day. I miss the snow, man. I want to head back up north again sometime and just wait for a good night snow. Because it's always... There's a peaceful quiet to it that is unmatched. It's unparalleled in the amount of like inner peace that you can get. It's a beautiful thing. Doesn't snow like that anymore, boss man. I have to imagine it has to some places. Snow if I'm not driving, rain if I am. Fair. That was a best evaluation you could really give there. But I just remember big, fat, fluffy snow and just being dark. And you have the street lamps on the side of the road and you're just walking down the sidewalk. And this, I understand this is a very suburban perspective. And it's just so quiet. Immediately turn to mountains of ice. Yeah, maybe. That does suck when that does happen. Blizzards also suck, by the way. Blizzards are horrible. I've been through one in my life, and that was me being cocky and grossly underestimating the weather. Global climate change has really ruined winter. I've heard it hasn't snowed like it needs to anymore. And yes, I am grinding for gold right now. What's going on, Lucas? Happy to have you here. By the way, Randall, while I have you here and I forget, what I'm going to press you. You can make this live. What is your choice for the patron poll for January, for the next quarter? Haha, got you pressed. There's never a theme, man. It's always up to you all. Whatever you want. I know Lyle's probably going to pick Persona 4 again. Just the game to let me know when it, like, gives me new spells. I hate Persona. I love Lyle, hate Persona. You're on Team Shane.
Yay.
Did I find out 60 frame per second games with shaky camera make me motion sick after a while? Oh, really? What game is this? Makes sense because I have motion sickness from VR. 100%. Haven't tried to play one. I haven't. I need to play a game in VR. But that would make sense. Splatoon 3. Ooh, really? Okay. What I have here, so I'm going to get leather shield. Ooh, I own that one. No, I know Faster Than Light. That was a big game, man. In the indie scene. It was a big indie game. Okay. Good pick. Second game you ever bought yourself on PC. That makes sense. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, like, really dial my perspective because I know it's a PC gamer-ass game. If that happens to take the victory. And I have feelings on PC gamer-ass games. Is there a Patreon poll up? I mean, I'm just preparing. Because there's a lot of holidays coming up and making sure. Meanwhile, I got them here. Might as well ask what the next quarterly poll will be. You have bias against... Ooh, what's the bias against P4? I didn't know there's a bias against P4. I thought that was, like, universally beloved. I like it. I like P3 more.
Now the truth starts to come out.
What, in terms of people not liking it?
Yes.
Ah. It's the only one of the ones I've played that I don't like much. Interesting, man. Interesting. Teddy. I might need to play that game again. P4 is just too long for your show. There's a part of me that realizes you can't do that game justice. Because we get to the plot story, and that would be an hour and a half in and of itself. It would have to be like 30 minutes, an hour and a half. I mean, we try to get hour and a half, ideally. You know?
Yeah, that usually works out.
Persona 4 would have to be like a 2 or 3 episode show. just for the plot. I'm almost kind of surprised we didn't go with Thief today.
Wait, what? You mean for the episode?
Yeah. I know we're going to get some interesting reactions from people who listen to that one.
Well, we didn't go with Thief because we had to like move things around. So we had Golden Axe last week, and so that was a main episode. So then there's a flight, and then another main episode. You got to keep the cadence.
Yes. Just saying I was surprised.
Well, what I'm saying is that you shouldn't be.
Okay. Because I'm not. Gameplay is fine, it's fun, but Teddy is the video game character I hate. I don't like the way the dialogue is written. Okay. I mean, fair enough. Chicken Tenders. Thief is a good game.
Yeah. I will love to hear your thoughts after the episode comes out next week, Randall.
There were times I was happy, and there... Well, yeah. You guys hate all games I like. All right, so let me take a look at Booty's question here. Chicken tenders, burgers, fries, pizza. Pizza, like, 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, I'd have to go with pizza.
It's an and? No, it's an or. Yeah, it's pizza, man. When I talk about games I have nostalgia for, then rip them apart. Hey, look, Front Mission 1, you nominated it, and we liked Front Mission. And you liked Front Mission. See, we don't hate every game you like. We like Front Mission.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Randall, do you like Heroes of Might and Magic? I think you like StarCraft too. Or I do. I like Heroes of Might and Magic. See, I like games that you like sometimes. See, we all, I think we are on record of saying that StarCraft is the best RTS of all time. I think that was a glowing review that we did with StarCraft with Soha. Do not bring up what? What wound?
I'm sure that has nothing to do with King of Games.
Oh god, but we weren't on that King of Games. That was pre-us. That was all region-free gamers.
Sure, you can blame them.
Yeah, we were not part of that. That was before us. Yeah, it's fucking... I agree. I agree. I couldn't believe that happened. I remember listening to that episode. I'm like, what is going on? Also, Dune lost. It lost to A Link to the Past.
I mean, that's kind of an uphill battle, to be fair.
It beat Mario Paint.
Which is a travesty.
A link to my ass. You voted for Dune, Shane. You were on that one. Don't call it a fucking travesty. You were there. At least they didn't play a copy of the game you're super nostalgic about and crap all over it. Oh my god, what did we do? Oh god. And hey, look, like I praised the hell out of Dune when it did lose to A Link to the Past. Yeah, I mean, we probably have. Nothing is sacred.
Listen, Jenny. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I definitely did not completely steal that from you at one point, and then many years later, shit all over it for you to listen to. I definitely did not do that.
Did we? I don't think we crapped all over Illusion of Gaia, did we?
Right. I mean, we.
I mean, it had its problems. I liked it. Oh, maybe we did. I liked it.
We did.
I think I said it held up, though. Pretty sure I did. I know Seamus loved it. Not only did we play a copy of the game, we played your copy of the game. Sorry. To make it worse.
Yeah. Extra personal.
Don't bring up Sonic 2. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Okay. So what game? I'm gonna regret it. What game did we insult that you liked? I thought we covered Illusion of Gaia fairly well. Because I do think I said it held up. I thought I said the translation was bad. And there's an RFR where I think I say it's good too. So I reviewed it twice.
I don't know. It's probably mostly me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I already don't remember, but you know.
But yeah, we don't like every game. Well, when we do cover Final Fantasy IV, you're going to be there with us.
Plus, Jenny, you already, I'm pretty sure, anyway, you already know my feelings about FF4. I don't think you have too much to worry about.
Yeah, Shane is on record, and we haven't done an RHP on it, but Shane has been on record saying that Final Fantasy IV is his favorite Final Fantasy.
That is true.
Plus, Jenny, we were on an episode together over on Tales from the Backlog. Plug, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Go check that out. Where we both, like, expressed our extreme admiration for the game. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to Final Fantasy IV. Nothing. Ah! I'm hurt. I might need a list because I can't remember most of the games covered. Nor do I. What's the best type of French fry and the worst type of French fry? Arby's
Best
curly
side,
fries.
Arby's curly fries.
Yes!
Without question.
Worst type, shoestring fries. They suck.
Yeah. I was trying to think. I'll be honest. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of crinkle cut fries, but worst curly fries? What?
Yikes. Luckily, I'll never need to worry about them talk about Final Fantasy VIII. Randall, I have talked about Final Fantasy VIII. It's on an RFR. My year of Final Fantasies. Now I'm hearing that you didn't even listen to it. I had my criticisms of it, but I've given it its props. Damn you! I'm sorry to hear that about your curly fries.
Yeah, so you've gotten some bad curly fries.
So, Randall, just so you don't have to go back and listen to it, I'll kind of give you a summary, and you can make the decision from there. Gameplay, really good. I like the gameplay of Final Fantasy VIII. I think the gameplay for Final Fantasy VIII is phenomenal. Plot, dog shit. There. That's my review of Final Fantasy VIII. The honest impressions, even in negative. I'd always try to be as honest as possible. Best fries, crinkle cut fries. Ooh, worst, literally anything sold by Texas Roadhouse. Huh. So peanuts are the worst French fry. Sell this quilted tunic. Or should I hold on to my potential future party member? You pretend to be excited about everything like mainstream producers, but I'm glad you don't. I'm not, man. I'm just not excited by everything. On the next King of Games, you'll hear that, too. Which, I'll just announce it. I don't care if anyone announces it anymore. But the next one is going to be King Games 1999. And I know I go very hard against popular titles. Probably to my own detriment. All the games you like are perfect and have no flaws. I need to get that quote from James Stephanie Sterling. What they said back in the day. Come to the reviews where all the games you like are perfect, or something like that. Where do I send you money?
Patreon.com/retrohangover.
You respond with very cool about every aspect of the game. You're damn right. Like, I don't care about how popular a game is. Like, if I don't like it, I'm gonna say I don't like it. Oh, we blocked the links to our profit. See? That's what happens.
I mean, Jenny, if it's any consolation, I mean, Illusion of Gaia did get the distinct honor and privilege of being our 300th release.
It did.
So,
we put that in, like, that's a major release. Illusion of, that was a, yeah, big milestone there. Yeah. Name one time you laughed so hard you almost peed and threw up. What? Or threw up. Okay.
I'll say both would be impressive.
Oh man, I can't remember. I've never gone that hard. Yeah, same as Randall.
Lost like teardrops in the rain.
Very deep, philosophical there, Shane.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's Blade Runner, but yeah. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Going to Candy Mountain. Sean the non-believer.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Shane Runner 2077.
Hell yeah. Yeah, maybe someday I'll play Cyberpunk. I don't know when. I mean, I
When The
feel
Witcher
like
4 comes out, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this game? What do you mean? It's an RPG.
Yeah, actually, speaking of like that era of like YouTube poop and like shit like that, we were literally just talking about the shit. What was I like? Power Thirst video. That was one of the ones that was a favorite.
Old YouTube is better YouTube, man.
True.
I'd love the completionist before we found out he was a giant douchebag. And Greg, when he had Greg.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've said that before, that I much preferred the dynamic between him and Greg. After Greg left, it just wasn't the same for me. Like, I pretty much stopped watching.
I think we're on record on that. That's in our podcast. Way back in the day.
I think it is.
RPG. Bitch, specifically. What do you mean specifically? Like, what do you want me to say? This is a very traditional JRPG. It's this is a Working Designs joint, and we're going to be covering it in one of our future episodes very soon.
It is.
20th anniversary of YouTube and the 10th anniversary of our HP. Master.
Which is arguably more important.
I think so. Look, Master, someone's come in. Hello. We haven't had a visitor here in, well, never. Do you get any monster bites? I can fix them. Thank you. You're welcome, I guess. Is Otto... Hey there, Poddle. Back to work, you. Asshole. You've got better things to do than stand around yakking all day. I was 8 in 2005. I wasn't.
Jesus.
I was 20.
That was a year after. I was in college.
Oh, no, teacher. I'm not yakking. Are we getting a new shirt? I don't know. Are we getting a new shirt? We have shirt ideas. We have a lot of stuff in the...
Yeah, the thought had crossed my mind. We might do like a 10-year anniversary special merch drop. I don't know.
Io Saturnalia needs a shirt too.
True.
Yes. COG 96. Some people said they'd buy that logo. ...2005. I was 10. Oh boy. Chris is looking ready for times in a log cabin in the snowy mountains. God damn, I wish. Just... all I have to do is make the rest of my family disappear, and then I can do that.
Somebody clip that for when the inevitable homicide investigation occurs.
It's like, why did you change your last name to Benoit? No.
Everyone's top 3 favorite memories of the early to mid 2000s. Jeez.
9/11.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
No, it's not. It's not, though. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm just joking.
I mean, graduating college, that's a good memory.
God, I mean, what's early?
I'm just assuming they mean like 2000 through 2000. What is mid 2000 to you? Like 2005? Like 2000
Yeah.
to 2005? Or well, actually, are you just saying like anywhere prior to 2010, like 2000 to like 2009?
Thunderation. Yeah, because like I got married and had a kid in 2006, and then I had some great times in Pensacola in 2004. It wasn't great seeing Pensacola destroyed immediately after leaving there because of a hurricane. That was not cool.
Woo! You could sure use a bath.
Pothole!
Sorry, Master Otto. I didn't mean to offend the Prince of Laura. It just kind of slipped out. Sire, with my magic power and your fighting skill, we'll make a great team. Trust me. Say, Master Otto, I'll be back before you know it.
No, you won't. Poor Pottle. College should just be called high school. Shane, check DMs. Ha, that is an LOL.
What are you trying to say?
Hmm?
Hmm?
What's I got here? Potty has joined the pot. Pottle! Pottle!
Well, he did the thing.
What thing?
He clipped your 9/11 comment.
Nice. Share it everywhere. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, I don't care. You can post it in like Rick's channel. I mean, I'm sure most of them would probably say they would agree with me. I'm not saying Rick would. But... oh shit, he's attacking twice for a lot of damage. Looking forward to Ninja Month? I am. Depending on when it wins, I don't know if alts. You didn't even think about it. No. I don't know if alt's recommendation really qualifies for Ninja or not. I just don't know. Everything else does. For me, 2003 is when I played my first ever video game. Okay, that's fine. When I got my first other console, the GameCube. You know what? Okay, I will say this is really good memory. You brought up the GameCube, early 2000s. And I was working at Toys R Us. And one of my coworkers who went to the same high school I did had tickets to go to like an early access GameCube show. And it was in downtown Chicago. And I got to play a lot of the GameCube games before they were out. So I got to play some Luigi's Mansion, Wave Race, Blue Storm, all that stuff before they were on the market. Just kind of like a hype event, like a promotional event. And like I still to this day like undervalue the fact that I was there and how cool it was. I'm sure it would have been a lot more different had I had like I've had all the knowledge that I have today, and I was in like kind of the position with this media, and like we didn't have social media back then. We weren't taking pictures and just posting it all over the fucking place. It's a little bit different. Kermit is the reason it happened. Kirby did it. My brother swears I played Alex Kidd in Miracle World and had a couple other Master System games first, but my own memories of first playing video games was Street Fighter 2, World Warrior on the Super Nintendo. And so, like, when it comes to King of Games, like King of Games 1992, that's specifically what I was looking for when, like, I made my argument that that's why it was that game. It's because not everyone necessarily remembers going to the arcades, or they're too young to go to the arcades, or they didn't have one near them. And that was an international success. And like that was the way that so many people experienced not just fighting games, but video games. Because that was where the hype machine was at. Like it was such a foundational game, and it was such a way, the one on the Super Nintendo specifically, because it brought that arcade experience home for so many people that couldn't do it. So if you loved the arcade and you loved playing it, you could have brought that game home and experienced it there with minimal like degradation. And there was still degradation, but it wasn't as severe. Or like you just couldn't go to the arcade and experience the arcade and get this big game everyone was talking about. And it was like so good for so many people. Such a culturally significant moment in so many ways. In terms of gaming specifically. And yeah, that's why, yeah, I think like Street Fighter 2 and the Super Nintendo is one of the biggest console releases of all time. And it motivated a lot of other companies to try to get a similar product on their consoles. Arcades are now lost art. I don't see them anymore. Yeah, I mean, it is. They exist here, but they're niche. So if you want to know like what I think killed the arcade, was games like Tekken. Tekken 2 did it. Tekken 3 really did it. Booming mining time until this one petered out. Yep, this time I've seen better days. Tekken 3 did a lot to kill it, and then Soul Calibur just buried it. They're like, you don't even need to go to the arcade anymore for arcade experiences. You can get a better experience at home. Not to mention, you could put the same amount of money into a game development at the time and make a longer game, and people wanted more bang for the buck. Yeah, Tekken's great. That's not a knock against Tekken whatsoever. It's not. Strip clubs should have arcades in them. I'm not gonna, yeah, sure, yeah. Alright, gotta get back on track. Gotta figure out what I'm doing. The Up in Arms Inn. Yeah, I mean, they're still kind of closing down. But definitely in America, Namco killed the arcade. Why does it say he has a short sword? He doesn't have a short sword. Oh, you can't equip it. That's what it's saying. In the 2000s, I played Pokemon on the floor of my trailer using Game Boy Color, with the sun beaming through my shared bedroom window. That's a good memory, man. That really is a good memory. It's one game ending that made you rage or cry of sadness. It's a vivid memory.
Bastion.
Near.
That's the first one. Ooh, yeah, that too. Shit.
It's not even so much the ending, but everything that leads up to the ending and after the first ending. But it's still brutal. Lufia 2 did that. Lufia 2 really did that. To the Moon. I need to play To the Moon. I heard it's short too.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one for that.
I would love to play that game. I need to play that game. I think Lunar 2 kind of did. Lufia 2 for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you know the first one. Or just anything about the first one. Mario Odyssey. Wow. Lufia 2 is rough. Lufia 2 is really rough. From what I understand, Terranigma can be that way too. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Jenny. I haven't been angry at an ending outside of Mass. I wasn't ending it. Very bittersweet. I don't want to give away what I've heard about the ending. I want to play it because I haven't made it all the way there. I haven't made very far in Terranigma, to be honest with you, but... And if I say a word I'm not trying to say, by the way, at Terranigma, because I know it happens, please forgive me. I'm not going to say the word. But... Yeah, I'm not going to give anything away when it comes to that. I know too much about the ending and what happens, and just why it's so depressing. Klonoa had a depressing ending. Like an extremely depressing ending. The original one, yeah. Like, Hoopo dies. It might be different in the remaster. In the original, Hoopo dies. Like, it just ends with him dying. It's like, what? Like, is there an alternate ending? Did I screw up? I got all the stuff. And this was even in the Wii version. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption. I can see it.
Tried. I don't know. I have it. I just I couldn't get into it. I may need to give it another shot at some point.
Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know if it made me sad. But it blew my mind. There's a lot of things that make me sad about Shadow of the Colossus. But it's one of those moments that are like, Damn. I'm looking up what I need to do. I forgot what I need to do here. Vi is usually a very linear game. Oh, I hate this guide. Alright, next one. No. Not this one either. Okay. I guess this is my best one. I'm reading stuff right now if I'm not responding. Okay, so I gotta leave here and go north. At least the painful didn't get me like that. Pissed? I wouldn't say Xenoblade Chronicles X got me pissed. I was intrigued. I actually really liked the ending to Xenoblade Chronicles X because I was like, oh, we're getting a sequel. I'm just leaving it there. That's why I paused. Like, it's like, hey, yeah, we're getting a sequel. Still waiting. I'm gonna be real too. I would rather have them ending It Makes Me Mad Now Pray, because I know the cliffhanger will never be fucking answered. That sucks, man. Well, I mean, when no one bought it, that's why it's not going to be answered. No one bought Prey. Kind of sounds like we're going to get one now. It kind of sounds like we are. They're going to tie it into the Xeno. It sounds like they're going to tie it into the Xenoblade Chronicle series, which I guess the main series, which I guess makes sense since they married all of those together. I thought it was a flop. I'm not talking about the quality of it, because I know like everyone I've heard speak of it loved it. But like I heard it was like commercially it was not a massive success. Your team kind of raises a possibility in mind. Okay. This makes sense right now. I see, the thing is, I'd rather when they announced that like Xenoblade Chronicles X was coming to the Switch. First of all, great. I'm happy about that. I still think the Wii U is going to be the overall superior performance, because there are functions on here you cannot duplicate on the Switch, such as the ease of fast travel and everything like that. I mean, they're little benefits. They're not major benefits, but they're benefits nonetheless. But I would have rather had a sequel, because that ending, it's like, now what? Because it's like you get the illusion of a happy ending, and then it's like not. I trust Monolith Soft. They're like the best at Nintendo. I trust them too. But I felt like they left Xenoblade Chronicles X to die on the vine. And then they were just, it was kind of like, because it had the X at the end, that they never had to answer for it. And that kind of sucked. And so I wasn't pissed. I could become pissed. I'm sounding like I'm getting pissed about it, but I wasn't pissed. Like, at the time, I was very, very excited because I felt like I was going to get more of it. Also, by the way, I saw someone say they were upset with Mass Effect 3's ending. I think we talked about this too on the older show. Maybe we didn't. Like on the way back shows.
Wait, talked about what?
Mass Effect 3's 3 endings. I don't know if we did or not. There's some reason in my memory. I don't know why in my memory it says that we did, but I don't remember being upset about it. I think the anger was overstated. Maybe it's just a discussion I had with you, but I don't remember being all that angry. From little I know about the development of X, it was really rough, and because the sales were so low, the priority had to shift to going back to the familiar Xenoblade. That I can understand. The endings are still shit. It didn't bother me, man. Like, nothing about it bothered me. I know that's, like, for a Mass Effect fans, I know, and I am a Mass Effect, like, defender, and it's my favorite trilogy of all time. So I know saying it doesn't, like, irritate me is almost a cardinal sin. I get it. But it didn't bother me. Yes, I'm wrong all the time. I understand. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, Randall. I understood the concept of what they were trying to do there. I also can understand why no one liked it. The fact they're bringing it back means the series' growth earned them enough respect that Nintendo's okay with them doing it. I almost wish it kind of stayed on the Wii U, to be honest with you. Or this was a switch to like launch game with all the bells and whistles. Like a novella, my series of sci-fi omnibuses. It was kind of lightest one. Like, Mass Effect 2 is the best game in that series. By a lot. Gotta circle it. Yay! Does Pile need that? Sure, why not? We did a review of Mass Effect 1 not too long ago. Nothing could beat the new ATAX. Long time ago, actually. Rah, Space Marine skill shit with guns. It is. Nothing can beat our new ATAX, no doubt about it. The unit who raided Lorath Castle got the woman, no sweat. Woman? They must speak of Elin. The commander has some fantastic plan underway. He's a genius. Why use ATAX to capture one girl? I don't second guess Commander Sadul. Bet the Emperor's gonna be mad at him for this, though. The commander. Where is he? Maybe it was his idea. Say, what did happen to the girl they captured? I heard they made for the outpost down in Kurzalt. Oh, Ellen, be strong. This fortress is crawling with Danak forces. A frontal attack would be foolish. I must find some other way. I know. There's a secret tunnel under that. There's a secret tunnel we can use in Smythe Village. A tunnel? How do you know? I've studied with the masters. I know many secret things. Oh, okay.
Sounds like an answer one of those like fedora weebs would give you. You're like, well, While you were busy dating, I was studying the blade.
Yeah. I read it in one of Otto's books, so sue me. Oh, no. It's not bad. My dog wants out of this room. Hold on 1 second. Well, come here. You want to say hi? Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Come on. Say hi to people. Come on. Come on. Hey, where you going? Where are you going? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Say hi. Come on. Come on. Up here. Say hi. Look up there. Look up there. Look up there. Come on. See? Say hi. This is Sherlock. This is Sherlock. Yeah. You're a good boy. Yeah, you are. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy, buddy. You deserve all the love. I will take all the breaks I can right now to give you all the love I can. They're saying hi to you. They're saying hi to you. Yeah, they are. Uh-oh, you got rivals. They're trying to show up. They want love, too. That's probably why you're sticking now, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just want the attention? I don't care. This might not be great streaming quality. Well, maybe, because people love dogs. I don't know how it's coming across on the... I'm going to see how it's coming across. Okay. It's all blurry, kind of. I'm super blurry. But they love you. They love you. They do. I love you, too. Okay, you want me to scratch your belly? I see. He is a big dog. Gotta get up a little bit. Okay, you don't want that? Okay, that's fine. You are shedding. Okay, I'll let you out. Gotta grab a drink anyway. Be right back. Shane will entertain. Go take care of some stuff. 1 second.
All right, well, hey everyone. I am one post away from getting our YouTube channel up to date. It's been a minute. I've not been good at keeping up on that. Yes, hi Randall. So, what's everybody's plans for the holidays? Anything fun and exciting going on? Make funny faces so I can clip you out of context. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't do that. Everything is straight laced on the up and up with me. I never say anything that could be taken out of context easily. Nope. Maybe Christmas lights in Liberty Square, family dinner and lunch. That's cool. Yeah, we're traveling a little bit to go spend the holiday with the family. So we'll be up in Georgia for pretty much the week of Christmas. So this upcoming week, we're leaving in a couple days. And then, oh, actually, no, wait, I take that back. I was about to say that I'm not going to be able to stream next Sunday, but that's not true. I'll be back in time for that. So no worries. All is good. Had to buy a laptop, then sent me back, so no money for trips or anything fancy. Well, yeah. I mean, at least. So when you say you had to buy a laptop, was it just the one you had, or your computer just kind of like gave up? Is that what happened? that's a bummer. Yeah, that's always tough. Trying to gauge that stuff.
All right, I'm back. Sorry for the dog interruption. Or not sorry. Probably people like the dog.
It's all right. The people love the doggos.
They do.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Hi, I'm back. We are viewers. Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean that is definitely a good thing, man. Like I did freelancing work for a while back in the day, and it's tough. That's tough. Like, cause you also have this compulsion to just like race to the bottom, you know, as far as like your pricing and stuff goes, because you know your brain pretty much just immediately goes to like, oh well, clearly if I'm cheaper than everyone else, I'll get more business. But the reality of that is that you might, but when you're trying to cater to like that lowest common denominator, what ends up happening typically, right, is like the quality of your clientele also decreases pretty rapidly. So that was one of the things that I learned too, was, you know, value your time. You know, the work you do is worth getting paid appropriately, and if people are not willing to pay for your time as you know deserve, then that's okay, because then you'll find the right caliber of clientele. So, but that one was a tough lesson to learn for sure.
Also, hi, Mike. Hi, guys. I agree with you, by the way, Shane.
Running Wild Vidya.
Welcome. Silver Knife.
Oh my god, hi, Mike. Did you... So when you say your computer cratered, did it also get your caps lock key stuck? Is that part of it?
No, it's a joke about Chris Jericho.
Oh, okay. Learn to always take commissions and making this clear to customers that for a day I work on a commission is a day I'm not working on someone else's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your time is valuable. And your work, like the quality of your work, like, you know, people should pay appropriately for good quality work.
Mm-hmm. I also like that Running Wild Video has a galleon picture as his logo, and it appreciates the Vibe battle music, which I also appreciate. It's fantastic. Also, let's give some shout outs here. I haven't given any shout outs so far. Damn right. Running Wild Video. Nice to see you here. Our friend Mike the Ref, his Twitch channel. You can find me there almost every Wednesday and Saturday, unless I have something else going on and I have to sneeze. Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible.
Y'all like that ASMR?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
So loud. I know. I'm very loud. Yummy sneeze. But I'm there every Wednesday and Thursday to do the watch along with him on, why did I come here? Oh, to get the blowgun. To watch AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision. We do a watch along podcast in addition to, as you've heard on the show, watch and play some WWE 2K24. So that's where I am on those nights. Also, Lucas, Game Over Hell, has a fantastic YouTube channel, does a lot of reviews of the games that we cover in our RHRC chat, and many other games, but also hosts our Game Center CX nights on Thursdays. If you want to sit there and chill and watch Game Center CX with us, we do that there. So, yeah, go check them out. And any other buddy, did I forgot anybody with the show? I'm sorry if I did, but like those are the two people I've seen here tonight. And thank you so much for supporting us. And just know that I will do my best to always support you as well. So thank you. Yes, yeah,
Oh,
Soha's doing a great job.
so yeah, I heard about that, Mike. You is your post just like come to a grinding halt? Like, is any post being delivered right now? I only asked this because like I ended up just selling something on eBay, and like eBay's got this like warning thing when you go to print your shipping label that it's like we ain't shipping shit to Canada right now. A full month with no mail.
Good lord.
Damn. Mail started back up on the 10th. Okay.
From what I understand, like Amazon here has gone on strike too, right? Or some places are.
Some places, yeah.
Hey, what's going on, freak? Good for those Amazon workers. I hope they get what they need.
Yeah, agreed.
Unionize? I
All
agree.
right. I am happy to report that our YouTube channel is up to date.
Woohoo! Which means the Victor Ireland interview is there for all of you to listen to on YouTube if you haven't listened to it on the podcast. Yeah, you know what? Something's up with my new computer because like it randomly shuts down too. I don't know what it is. I blame Windows 11. I don't need you to deliver my printer paper. Yeah, if the warehouse, if I knew where the warehouse is, I would prefer to go pick it up too. But I don't want to take jobs away from the drivers, you know.
I do think, yeah, I do find that one kind of humorous because like we live literally a block from a distribution center, so I'm
Yeah.
just like, I
You
could walk there, like
You could. Linux is so good. The joys of running Linux. It don't shut down.
Why are you saying it that way?
That's how it's said, right? Linux.
It's Linux. This is like aesthetic all over again.
Aesthetic.
Chris loves it when I give him shit about grammar and pronunciation. It's his favorite thing.
It is. There's a new Windows 11 update that bricked any computer that was looking up any sort of capture card.
Oh, damn.
I'd yell at you. Who do you yell at? Me or Shane? So I've noticed too, since there was a Windows 11 update, it was like my NVIDIA broadcast is like not picking up my camera at all. Like, period. You, Chris, for Linux. It's Linux. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm prepared. I just realized I'm not using the unworked version. Ta-ta, fool. Okay. Here we go. Bum 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 da 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 dun bum 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 bum.
I think you can technically install Steam OS just straight up onto a PC. I think you kind of, it's a little bit of a workaround, because I remember looking that up somewhat recently.
Oh shit. I think he's dead. He's dead.
Oh. Huh.
It's not good. Where did I save last? Oh boy. Yeah. Great. Awesome. At least I have the silver knife. Okay, let's go to the end.
Well, Randall, if you want me, I mean, you might already know about this, but if you want me to send you down a rabbit hole, I just found a distro called Bazite that apparently is, its entire purpose is to be like a full-featured Linux desktop like OS that like as closely mirrors like Steam OS functionality as possible in regards to like gaming and stuff. So maybe give that a try if you're feeling froggy. Yeah, I'll DM you the link.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna save it here. I just realized I did not have. In fact, I'll even save the state. Yeah, this is not the unworked version. Oops. I don't like that file though, because it just had the queue. Interesting stuff there. Will even load? Oh. Okay. This has longer loading times, which is kind of annoying. But at least it's compatible. That's interesting. Ah, so that's one of the things in Working Designs did, is that when you gain a level, you gain all your hit points back. Apparently, that was not in the original. Interesting. Wait, how much was it for the yen? That's the little things that they used to. 4 gold. It was 20 gold. Well, bastards. That's what you did. So I need to do, like... I know that changed, really. No, that's changed either. Might want to invest in a bunch of this shit. Grilled cheese or chicken soup? Yo, that's hard, man. That's a tough one. God, nothing can really beat a good chicken soup, in my opinion.
I mean, if you'd said grilled cheese or tomato soup, that would be a much harder choice because I usually eat both of those together.
Tomato soup is gross.
Oh, I like tomato soup.
It's gross. Like, are we talking like...
See? Look, Jenny knows what's up.
I used to make a very inappropriate joke about grilled cheese and tomato soup and when I was a recruit division commander back in the day. I will not repeat it. I would get canceled, as the kids say, if I retold that. Okay, if we're choosing it, if I'm gonna make an ideal grilled cheese, it would be Munster.
I mean, I usually, and this is mostly just because this is what I typically buy. If I'm gonna do that at home, I'll just use sliced Colby Jack. It's usually pretty good.
No, it has to be Kraft. If I'm gonna make, because I've tried this, regular Kraft singles are not good. You have to go with the deluxe if you're gonna go with American. It has to be Kraft Deluxe, and those are pretty good. But if I had a choice, a good deli American cheese, yeah, you have to go with, like, the good stuff. But if you're going to, like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, at the very least, it's going to have Munster cheese. Munster cheese or Gouda. For me, any cheese. Honey, ham, or bacon. That's a...
Honey cheese from the deli.
Is it really a grilled cheese? I've been on the other side of this, so I know this is... If anyone's here who's seen it, so I've been on the other side of this argument. Is it really a grilled cheese when you start adding meat, or is that a sandwich?
No, that's just a hot sandwich at that point. The whole point of a grilled cheese is it's just bread and cheese.
Yeah, it's... we'll agree to disagree.
Grilled cheese with Canadian bacon.
That's ham.
It does sound... Yeah. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't sound good. It sounds great. I'm just saying I don't know if I'd classify that as a grilled cheese at that point.
All right. Canadians say you can add meat to your grilled cheese. I'm not saying you can't, because I have been on the other side of that argument. In my opinion,
BLT isn't a sandwich.
Why is it not a sandwich?
But what?
It has bread. Why is it not a sandwich?
You have some like strange takes on these things. Like, what is it if it's not a sandwich, though? Yeah, I was wondering if everybody was just gonna, like, we were just gonna breeze by that feet pick comment, but thank you for highlighting it, Randall.
Technically, a hot dog is a sandwich. Technically, you're not wrong.
Oh, God. Here we go with that again.
No, a hot dog technically is a sandwich.
thought it was a taco.
It's a sandwich. Oh, taco's technically a sandwich.
Oh God. All right. No, I'm not even getting into that.
I mean, a taco's a taco. But if you want to get very technical...
But it's also a sandwich.
Yes. Technically speaking.
Ah, okay.
I wouldn't commonly refer to it as one. I think it's kind of, like, insane to do so. But it is technically a sandwich. If you consider the source of the sandwich. So you could play poker and with one hand and eat with the other with bread. Taco fits that description. My favorite grilled cheese is just chopped cheese. Well, if you're going to go by that, local, if you put one fruit in a bowl, is considered a fruit salad. Yep, it's a little weird, I guess. I don't know. I don't write the rules on fruit salads. I think fruit salad's kind of lame because when you ask what a fruit salad is, they never have any leaves. Where's the greens?
Chopped cheese is just grilled cheese with ground beef.
What's chopped cheese?
I say I've never heard of a chopped cheese. I guess that's so. It's just a grilled cheese sandwich with ground beef mixed into it.
Now there is the Whataburger used to have the chopped cheddar house burger, which was fantastic, and they got rid of it. Sounds like a fucking cheesesteak. I mean, it sounds like it is.
Yeah.
Pottle gained a level. Hey, Pottle. I'm hungry. What kind of pudding? Damn it. Forgot to switch out my weapon. Because pudding's more like bread. I made a pudding for Thanksgiving. It was delicious. Actually, it got better with age. Like the longer it sat, it got better, which is nuts. That's gonna hurt me later, I think. Let's see how this goes. So modern pudding is like that, but like traditional pudding is like it's like figgy pudding. It's more of a bread than something gelatinous.
Well, that's the thing though, is like what we call pudding in America is not what pudding like historically has been.
Well, that's recent, because even in America, like what we call pudding now was not what we called it in America pudding like 80 years ago.
True. Yeah.
Banana pudding is amazing. Bread pudding is where it's at. You can't take... Okay, bread pudding over everything. Fuck y'all. New Orleans bread pudding. Oh. The MP levels to cast spells? It's only 2 MP to heal anybody. Oh my god. You cheeky... Victor Ireland, you cheeky bastard. Gee, I don't even know what babka is. Condensed milk is...
I don't know what that is.
I'm just gonna have to assume cheesecake. Is condensed milk if it's just generic pudding or mix in chocolate? Condensed milk is underrated.
I mean, even though I don't know what it is, I'm still gonna say cheesecake because cheesecake is like one of my favorite desserts. So.
Cheesecake is goated. I don't even know what babka is. Yo, like... Sorry I'm ignoring the chat. I'm ignoring the chat for a bit. The fact they changed MP that much. Good God. I can't Google it. I'm streaming, booty.
Sweet braided bread with chocolate. I mean, that sounds pretty good.
This thing's still a sponge. Okay. Liberation. Cheese or chocolate? That's tough too.
I don't know.
Cheese. I'm gonna go cheese. Because there's so many different cheeses, and they're so good. And chocolate's like... chocolate. Which is still good, but... I get like these weird sweats. Actually for both. So, cheese. Legendary armor of Vi. I don't know how it does. It just does. If I have too much.
That's like I'd like to know more about these chocolate sweats too. Like what is happening here?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how I feel. Like, I eat something too rich, and all of a sudden, like, I get really clammy, and, like, I like, sweat a lot under my eyes, and sweat, like, on my forehead. It's weird, man.
Like I've heard of the meat sweats, but that's a whole different thing.
Oh, I have no meat sweats. I got gnome sand, whatever that is. Strange brew. Starting to understand why I fell out of Kirby games after Superstar until the Wii game came out. Playing Dreamland 3 now, the first half, and oof. Yeah, I don't like... A lot of people like Dreamland 3, and I'm like... I even like the way it looks, and a lot of people are like, I really like the way it looks. I'm like, I don't. It has a look to it that's unique. I mean, there's things about the way it looks that I can't... Like, if you're like, I like it, I can't fault you for it, because it was doing some things that were unique through the time. Playing video games blindfolded or playing video games with no thumbs?
Damn.
I'd rather with no thumbs. I could do that right now, actually. Like, this is not hard. What does even long range mean in this game? There's no back row. I want to play with no thumbs. I hate either or questions. Blindfold for me because I'm already completely blind with my left eye. But how are you seeing the game? I know I need that. I guess. I can hear that. All right. Got all of that out of the way. Couple more of those. Talk to the NPCs. I want to see if there's anything there. I have an awful hearing in my left ear and blind in my left eye, but I'm a lefty. That sounds terrible. School is closed when the Danik were here. Thanks to you, I have to go back. You're welcome. I've heard that if you can get to Magmal Isle by boat, if you can find one, okay, I will. And all this war and confusion has put a serious crimp in my bingo schedule. And my bridge game had to be postponed entirely. Oh, well, that sucks. Corian. I have more free time. Niners suck this season. I'm done watching them play ball. I feel that way about the Bears mostly. What do they say about the Wind Fairy? Well, we finally got here from the village, but the market's closed. Dak took everything with him on our ships. Oh, that sucks. No boats, no fish, no market, no stay here. Well, you're staying here. It's pretty obvious. I've seen the Danik weapons. They make me think of stories my grandpa told me. Like ancient fairy tales. Yet, want to hear some? Long ago, before they were monsters, we built towers of glass and metal. Every town had many schools, and the strongest magic was science. People zoomed around in armored wagons, or flying ships faster than a sparrowhawk. Everyone had a magic window that let them see across the whole world. We never believed Grandpa's tales, but these new Danik machines... Well, it makes me wonder. Silly science. Have you run into a beautiful female mercenary? She's into leather, and man, am I glad. There's the working designs I know! Yep, those thieves took all our ships, even our little fishing boats. And there's no way to Magmal? Well, no. There is Sirufa, the Wind Fairy. But are you really that desperate to get there? The fate of our kingdom depends on it. Well then, Sirufa lives in the Tower of Windspur, to the north. She can send anyone, anywhere, on her wind, if they survive the trip. Did it once myself and nearly died from the gassy blast. Oh. Yep, that's why I need the... Yep. Good luck then. You'll need it. Starting to remember. Filtration mask. Fart jokes. Oh, you know it. Battle Craw.
By the way, as a time check, it is 11:02.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I just noticed that myself. So I guess this is the point. I think I made it a decent way into Vi so far. The Wildcat Girl, what's that? What Wildcat Girl went out to Droust Cave to maim things. She's quick, she is. So I think I go there, then I need a filtration mask so I can get some money. So let me save here. Aside of Lore, and in the world of Lorath was a Lorax. Save it again. And close out this show. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, I'm Chris. I don't think I've said that before, so. Hi, I'm Chris. And you're watching the Retro Hangover podcast, or you have been watching the Retro Hangover podcast Sunday stream. And if you were not aware, we have a podcast by Game Over Hell, by Jenny, who just released some new fan fiction. You can find that in our Discord links, or many of that if you join our Discord, and I'll get to that in just 1 second. We are primarily a podcast where we talk about podcast-oriented things revolving around gaming that made no sense. However, we do have a show this week that's called the Top 5 Secret Hidden Boss Encounters for the Flight, which is part of our show, obviously. And you can find the rest of our stuff up there at the link tree, like Patreon stuff. We have Patreon content. Quite a backlog of stuff that you can listen to. Tons of stuff. But, you know, if you want to join our Discord, it is free. If you're watching this on YouTube, you could have watched this live on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And you could have been part of all these discussions about what we'd rather eat and how we feel about things. So there's that. And I hope you enjoyed me playing some Vi. Did I miss anything, Shane?
Yeah, I feel like you covered it pretty well.
Outstanding. So let's close out the stream. And I want to thank everyone who stopped by tonight. You were all amazing. Thank you so much for dropping by. And until next time, play with your why do I need a filtration mask joysticks? You don't really want to know. Bye, everybody.